Hi guys, have I got good news for the next video. Here's the thing. This is the September Art Snacks unboxing and testing video I should say, and normally, if all goes well, knock on wood, I should have a brand new webcam for for the next video, the Liquitex surprise box, extra box, should be in about 2 weeks, so almost, if all goes well, around my birthday itself, and I'm supposed to have my birthday off, so I should be able to film it directly then. What's good about the new camera is, first of all, this weird thing going on the left side of my videos is going to be gone, because that is from last time I got my Mac fixed. When they put the screen back on, they didn't quite align the camera well with the border, so that's why my hand is in the void right now. Secondly, it's going to have a setting for low lights. Like right now I have great light, kinda, sorta. I have my tablet on my backdrop, which is dark. I have my blinds closed. I have the top light, which I usually never use when I'm drawing because then it reflects on my tablet. Anyway, I should have a lot less lighting problems. It also has an autofocus feature, which when I do stuff like this, it's gonna stop being all weird. Of course, as soon as I get the camera, I'm going to test it before I actually film and not be a complete surprise like with the Art Snacks box. Moving on! As you just saw, got the Art Snacks box, gonna read off the menu, my favorite part, the joke. What do barn animals paint with? Pigment. Bless the person who does these jokes. Starting with Stabilo Point Max pen set, $5.95 retail, new product, right here. This time they didn't bother with just, we're gonna send a color. No, they sent me the entire thing, right there. Yeah, I have to fiddle with my light again. New webcam should fix that. Gonna take it out of the packet so you guys can at least enjoy them without massive glaring. It's gonna be enough. There we go. It's, 0.8. Calm down, yo. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh. There we go. Stabilo Point Max. Here's the nib. It's supposed to give me an even nib. I'm pretty sure that's what's written on the menu. Now, it looks like a clicky. It's not a clicky. This is just for looks. Then you just put it in your pocket. I don't have a pocket. Then you just put it in your collar and it holds up. It's beautiful. I have it in blue, green, pink, and purple. Lovely set of colors. Stylo feutre, writing felt pen. 0.08 millimeters, medium nibs. I'm gonna use you again later, so I'm not even gonna bother putting them back. It's just another day in paradise with the Stabilo Point Max pen set. These 4 bright tropical colors, of course they're tropical! As soon as they're a little bit neon, everything is tropical. I know I have ponies like that, they're hideous, honestly. Will make your artwork pop with their intense water-based ink. However, what really makes the Point Max stand out is its robust, durable nylon tip. Oh, I gotta see this. This pen tip was specially designed to create a consistent 0.8 millimeter line width. Not a fan of that right out the bat because I like to have pressure differences. That's why I like brush nibs so much. We'll see. I've been pleasantly surprised before. Maybe I will again. Where was I? Whether you're sketching, writing, or doodling, this tool will never let you down. You can even leave the cap off for up to 24 hours without the ink drying out. Not gonna test that. We're never going to film that long. Next, this I was happy to see. It's a new Plumchester. Plumchester let's try to pretend we're professionals here. Plumchester P4 Fine Liner, $2.99 retail. New product, Art Snacks exclusive. This is the Art Snack brand. Last time we had a Plumchester. Do I have it with me right now? Hang on. Hang on. That's a pouch I carry with me when I doodle on the road. My other Plumchester is in there. There we go. For once, it didn't take long. This is the previous Plumchester with the first barrel. I think now they decided to go for this type of barrel because, as you can see, the stuff scratches off really easily off the first Plumchester, which was a brush nib, which I love. That's why it's always in my travel pouch. This one is not a brush nib. Boink! This is a felt nib, like my Copics, and just in case you didn't notice, I found this pretty cool. The cap is, calm down you, the cap is see-through and you can see the type of nib that's in it. I find that pretty cool, actually. for when you accidentally like scratch off what size it's supposed to be. This is the P4. When artists are not busy scrolling through social media, we're illustrating characters, writing down ideas, outlining pencil lines, or practicing perspective drawing. I'm not. I should. If it weren't for these, I wouldn't see in 3D at all, actually. So that's why I've always had trouble with perspective. I cannot see in 3D without my glasses. Everything is a 3D movie to me. These come off, everything's flat. All with the help of the Plumchester P4 Fine Liner. This quintessential tool. I can't say quintessential, I can't say Plumchester correctly. Has pigmented black ink and is perfectly sized at 4 millimeters in diameters, which is actually a new size for me because usually in all my other pens they go from 0.3 to 0.5, they never go 0.4, so this is new. Looking forward to trying that. In diameter, not too fine but not too thick. To make the most of your fine liner experience, we recommend a clean, smooth surface to ultimately preserve the nib's life. Are you telling me I can't draw on poop like I usually do? I'm gonna have to have a clean, smooth surface? You know, like a sheet of paper? I love Art Snacks. I seriously do. It's not because I sass them mean I hate them. I mean, I sass Stephen King all the time, and I have a poop ton of his books right there. Usually I don't say poop, I say the other word, but yeah, we're on YouTube. We gotta keep it clean for the kids. Now, I'm trying. This is gonna be fun because this is an Alvin Draftmatic Mechanical Pencil. $14.50 retail. Here's the thing. Come here again, you, because I think you're in here. I already have an Alvin Draftmatic. I bought it separately. It's the Special Art Snacks edition. Hang on, because I put this on. This is from a Ninja Turtle clicky pen that I keep because I like my shaft to be a little thicker. And this one is the 0.5 millimeter. Now I'm done with this. So what I'm saying is, I'm still going to use it for the challenge. Thing is, there's not going to be much difference from what I already know. I already know this pencil is going to go really smooth and it's going to have a nice weight to it. It already has a nice weight to it. The only difference is that while this one is 0.5 millimeters, this one is a 0.7. That's it. So you already know I recommend this pencil. It's very nice, very smooth. I'm probably going to repeat myself afterward because I forgot what I said in the first part of the video. Designed with a professional in mind, the Alvin Draftmatic Mechanical Pencil delivers comfort and control, featuring stainless steel finger grips. And now I regret rubbing that. I'm going to have to use my cube for a little while because I have sensitive fingers, like ridiculously sensitive fingers. I can hold, but I'm never going to try and rub my finger against the grip again. It's a really good grip though. You're not gonna lose your pencil with that. A rotating window to display lead type, which will probably not show on camera. I don't know if you can see. Okay, you can see the window, but not what's in it. Right now it says HB, but you can switch it to F, H, 2H, 4H, 2B, B, or not 2B. That is the question. Pencil's the ultimate drawing tool. There we go, that's where I was. A rotating window to display LED type and a built-in eraser under the cap. Doink. Which I will never use. I never use them because it turns out it's really hard to find refills for these types of erasers, so I use pretty much those ones and the ones in my little portable kit. This pencil is the ultimate drawing tool. We're featuring two different lead sizes this month. 0.7 millimeters and 0.9 millimeters. Which one did you get? I got the 7 millimeters. Here's the thing. I actually, when I'm doing pencil works, I like a smaller size, so I'm going to keep my 0.5 and Mom is going to inherit my 0.7. There is no point for me for keeping this one. It's the exact same as the other one, and I just like a smaller lead. So while I already know I'm going to love it, I also know I don't need it. And the last item on our list, if I just go on by the eraser, it says Moo or Professional Eraser Moo, because half of the name is rubbed off. Here's from this side, here's from this side, here's from this side. It's an eraser. What do you want? Moo Professional Artist Eraser, 1.25 retail, staff favorite. Don't let little mistakes get you down. Fix them instantly with a Moo Professional Artist Eraser. This is going to be interesting. This handy tool is truly unique. Rather than leaving dust behind like other erasers, the Moo's residue clumps together into thick strands for quick and easy cleanup. Just like my campus eraser. There we go. It's a BHHB. I got this off of JetPen. As you can see, I used it often. It does do huge clumps that I don't have right now. Oh, there's one. Because I cleaned my desk earlier in preparation for the video. That's the kind of clumps it does. So I'm guessing that the Moo will do huge, easily to clean clumps. Like my Campus. The Campus, I bought it off of JetPens, another company I like really much. Back to the Moo. And plus this one is like really soft compared to my other erasers. It feels really, really spongy. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry. Apparently I don't like saying spongy. I'm allergic to the word spongy. This handy tool is truly unique. The Moo's residues comes together into thick strands for quick and easy cleanup. It's soft, indeed, yet dense, alright. Body will not damage your paper even with excessive rubbing. Now this part sounds interesting to me because, as you know, I have a very heavy hand when I draw and even more when I erase, and now I'm regretting doing this movement. Now you can focus more on drawing and spend less time switching between erasers. Which is true in my case because, as you can see, I have a Campus here. I have, come here you, I have a name. I have a pink Staedtler, which actually works super well. And there you go. This is what was in my box. I also have a teeny tiny Dum Dum Lemon Lime, which I'm going to try after. I can't show you the sticker because sadly, mistakes happens, we're all human. Sticker was not in my box this month, and I'm a little sad because it was the Arts Snacks logo, but in blue, and it was super cute, and I was looking forward to that, so boo-hoo. So, now, as you can see, I have my area prepped. I am going to go do that little drawing with all the stuff we've got today. This is going to be super fun, especially with the character I got in mind today, something from my own childhood. I say my own because most of my friends didn't have the same childhood I did and live in another province entirely. So I'll see you guys later with the results and my opinion on these supplies. And we're back. I kind of have different lighting going on. Anyway, hopefully by next video everything will be fixed. Now, the materials. As you can see, kinda, today's character is Candy Candy, a cartoon that I used to watch when I was a child, when my mom used to watch when I was a child with me, without me. She was a child too. It was in the 70s, come on. And as I was drawing it, I had the French intro playing in my head the entire time. It was fun. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the video when I edit it later on. Hopefully I can. It's cute. Now, first of all, these work exactly as advertised. They do give out a perfectly equal. And it seems I drew this card. I just realized I drew this card behind a test card. Well, this one stays in the personal collection. Oops. I didn't even know I kept it. Well, this blooper will stay in the video. It's too funny. As I was saying, it does give out perfectly equal lines as advertised. Personally, not a fan, but that's really just personally, because otherwise the color output on these cards is magnificent. Like, it does what it says on the tin. Thing is, I prefer to have line variations when I work with markers and stuff like that. The nib itself feels very hard, very stiff. Not necessarily in a bad way, if we can see the nibs again, because the idea with these is to make an even line. They do an even line. So, yeah, as far as markers go, they work pretty well, just not my style, personally. They got lovely colors, but as far as nibs go, it's not my style. The Plumchester. Surprisingly creamy output on the ink. When it comes to inking pens, I don't really mind an equal line, but I can still make some, come on, focus correctly please, I can still make some pointy designs like with the hair that is a little thinner, not out. I'm likely to keep this one, if only when I do some more technical drawings, like when I'm inking like less organic lines, like cars and stuff like that. Okay, I never ink cars, but still, for technical drawings, maybe more like props or weapons and stuff like that, I'm going to keep that one because, as I said earlier, very creamy ink output and dries surprisingly fast, which I'm going to mention when I talk about the eraser. And it doesn't really lift when you erase on top of it. As I said, I'm going to talk more about that with the eraser because I didn't try it with any other erasers than my Moo, and I'm going to keep my Moo. So basically, you buy a pen, a nice, cheap only in the price, because in the quality, that's pretty good. If you want a cheap pen that works pretty much as well as, if not better, than a Copic Fineliner, might as well go for this one. The Draftmatic, as mentioned before, I know exactly how it works. It was beautiful, thick, erases really well. I have nothing else to say about it. It all depends on what size you like. Me, personally, I'm going to keep my 0.5. I'm going to give this one to Mom. Now, this video's favorite. Let's talk about what's not written on the tin. Now, this eraser was supposed to make huge clumps. Maybe it's because I was working on a tiny surface. It did not make huge clumps. You cannot see it on my desk right now, and that's the issue. I have these tiny, tiny, feathery little clumps on my desk instead of the promised huge chunks like with my Campus. Not the end of the world, because what I pretty much do at the end of the day is I run this across my desk and then I pass the broom. So, that's not an issue. like it's an issue because they said it was going to clump. It did not clump. Maybe I'm going to try it again on a much bigger drawing, then maybe they'll clump because I will have wider range of movements instead of... However, as you can see, it did not lift off the ink at all, and it erased the pencil like magic. And I was literally like, careful, because I didn't want to smudge the ink. It did not smudge the ink. Usually I wait a long while before I erase because I have a tendency, as you know, to use brush nibs, which, while the flow feels equal, sometimes you'll have a spot where it's still wet and then you erase and there's a big smear. It's a big smear. Smear and blur. I am the queen of portmanteau words. On the drawing, and then you curse and you cry and you stop working for the entire weekend. That's not what happened here. I inked, I went like, and then I erased gently, and not a single smear on the card. Not one. And I was especially worried around the thick eyelash line. It did nothing. So I'm definitely keeping this. And like, I'm probably going to keep using my other ones at the same time, but I'm going to be trying this on a larger surface, but I'm keeping it because, well, I'm a fast artist. This looks like an eraser that's going to work for someone like me that's like, hurry, I want to finish this. So this would be my coup de cœur for this video. Now, we're at the end of the video. You know what that means? Oh my god. It's like it's already been eaten. So, as expected, it's not sour, so I'm probably just gonna go, if you could. It is. Oh, I made a little mark with my lipstick. So, long story short, September box. Very good stuff. I'm like keeping 2 items. One because I'm not going to use it, and the other one because I'm not going to use it. Simple as that. But the Plumchester, that's a recommendation. The Moo Eraser, that's a recommendation. I will probably like write in my Twitter or my Facebook my impression of when I'm going to try it with a much bigger surface. But other than that, all pretty good. Like, everything is good in this box. It's just me personally. I'm not going to use everything. That's it. So, here's the thing. See you in the next video, where I'm going to have a new webcam with better settings, where I'm not going to have to fiddle with everything in the room in order to have some sort of good image. Feel free to help support me on Patreon. The more patrons, the more content. I'll see you guys in, if all goes well, 2 weeks with the Liquitex box. We're going to have fun. I might even have to pull out a canvas. See you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.